Andrew, what if you were dating a girl after and after 4 weeks, you guys after 4 weeks, you like introduce her to her friend. 'Cause you feel like really good about her. You introduce her to a friend who's getting engaged, like, whatever. And then out of nowhere, the girl you've been dating for 4 weeks that you're introducing, you're right. She goes like this. She's not wearing a ring. And she goes like this. She goes, yeah, we've been dating for a while and empty.
Empty.
Audio listeners, I was pointing at my ring finger. And then she goes, yeah, ring, and I ain't talking cell phone. And she points at her finger again.
You painted quite the picture. I can see that very vividly.
I don't know why I did it. Was it fun?
It was awesome. I really liked it. For so many reasons, I don't ever wish to be in that situation.
Unless she's a princess. Weird. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just saying, because if that was the case, if I had such a desire to marry the person that quickly, we wouldn't be in the situation where she wasn't married, complaining about it. Complaining about it? Is that the right word? I don't know. What do you say?
What is marriage? Today we're going to be talking about marriage and the institution. Weird.
I'm tired.
Already exhausted.
I want this to be over.
Remember where we talked about weddings for a whole episode? We did.
Oh, yes.
We did that one. We did that one.
Well, we just listen.
You did see my little skeleton arm. Remember last episode?
Say something that's fun and nice and sweet.
Hey, Angie, you having a fun time at Disney?
Oh, all right. We're moving on. If you only heard that, I'm sorry. I'm going to refill my water. I'm sorry.
I'll keep people entertained with this song. WandaVision, I miss WandaVision. Now that it's gone from my life, I don't know what to do. Every day when it is Wednesday, it makes me so blue.
But that's when the Sweet Boys podcast comes out. That's a weird thing to say.
But only in the evenings when there's not a new WandaVision.
Oh, you could have said when there's nothing I can do or nothing for me to do. God,
Andrew, don't critique this is my little terrible song that I'm singing about WandaVision and how much I miss it.
No, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I don't think I did anything wrong. I was reaching for a glass.
But Andrew, remember when a show that you love stops and you go, I don't know what to do with my life anymore? We felt the same way after Ozark.
Oh man, yeah, we got to go back. First of all, I don't know when we can put it on the books.
We go back to Washington and watch Ozark again.
Dude, I would do that. Dude, I don't know what it is about that. There's certain songs, for example, that I'll play that remind me of the Spokane quarantine vibe.
Andrew and I ran off to Spokane, Washington when the quarantine first hit, and it was wonderful.
It was a very interesting, really cool time, despite all of the
chaos. The chaos. We tried to make the most of it in a little cottage. It was great.
Cottage. It was a house.
It was a cottage.
How?
No, technically that's a cottage.
What is a cottage? Define it for me right now.
A cottage is a place.
Some type of cheese.
No,
some type of cheese
I love cottage cheese though. I'm going to look up the definition of cottage. Then you're going to say the intro. Cottage definition. Oh, you're going to learn real quick, Andrew. Listen.
Okay, we're going to get to the intro. But I want to say for anybody who's lost, Garrett right now is trying to validate his appraisal of a house, I believe, that we stayed in. He's claiming it was a cottage, and I said, I think that was a house. What is a cottage? So he's breaking out the definition. So everybody's on board now. What makes a place a cottage, or what makes a house a house? Okay, we're here.
I'll tell you. We were in a cottage because the definition of a cottage is a small, simple house, typically near a lake or beach.
Oh, that's the fun fact of the day.
I'm sorry, it wasn't near a lake or a beach. Take me to the Supreme Court and sue me with everything you've got. I'm so sorry, I was wrong about the cottage definition. It was a house that was precious, that was themed with honeybees, and we stayed in it and we lived our best lives. And we watched Ozark and we loved it, and we should go back up there because one of these times when Sweet Boy starts, we're going to say we're coming at you live, even though we're not live from Washington.
Yes, Spokane, that needs to happen. I need to first of all move. So at the very least, a trip to Spokane would be a nice little mix up in the old routine there.
That was a pretty, I don't want to say heavy, but a pretty big thing to just casually drop into a sentence. I want to move.
Welcome to the SBU, the Sweet Boys Universe, the Sweet Boys Podcast, #1 trending podcast on Spotify, 4 months ago for a day and a half. But that's a day and a half more than that dental hygienist that one time who gave me a hard time. And Do you see what's happening?
Yeah. I just realized that I had flamingos on my shirt while you were doing the intro. Go on, though.
Flamingos, Vegas Casino.
Oh, nice, brother.
Sounds awful. Gambling away all my money.
Oh. At one time, I gambled a little. Didn't like it. Lost $1,200 in one night. Not great.
Did you really lose $1,200?
Yeah. I kept on going and kept on going.
That's funny.
I know.
I mean, it's not the craziest thing in the world, but $1,200 in one night?
It was
it
awful.
one night or one trip?
Trip.
Oh. How many days?
2.
Makes it 50% better, I suppose.
I suppose.
Or 200% better. I don't know how math really works. Anyway, we're back at it again. 3rd episode in a row. What is it called? The Sweet Surprise? Whatever happened. What's it?
Oh, well, we haven't named it officially, but I'm thinking something like, it's time for a sweet treat, yeah.
Sure. And
Oh, and there has to be a surprise element. It's time for a sweet treat. That's also a surprise.
that's also a rating.
Oh, we're going to rate a sweet... Sorry. We're going to rate a sweet treat. That's also a surprise. Yeah. What's it going to get? 1 through 10? Even though Andrew gets kind of complicated because I'll be like 8.2 and then he'll be like 8.2.74 with like weird numbers at the end.
And that will shed some light on if you should buy that item, maybe. Sorry. I got a little carried away.
Andrew and I.
Got a little carried away. When I'm an envelope and then the postman grabs it and carries it away.
Andrew.
Whatever just happened needs to go.
I want to Google like square breathing technique or something right now for both of our sakes. Okay.
Yes, do it. I give you that thumbs up. Sorry. Anyway, how's everybody doing today out there in this sweet universe? Sweet boy SBUs, sweet zone, sweet.
SBU.
We're in the sweet suite. Everybody in the comments in the sweet zone. People out there listening to us or watching to us are part of the Sweet Boys universe. Or is the Sweet Boys universe the content ecosystem that we live in? I'm a little confused, and I think you're not helping.
Andrew, did you finish the intro?
You're supposed to say something. I thought we had a plan here.
There was a plan. I just
thought, my neck again. Gosh, I'm at like 38 degrees here, and I need to be at 90. Listen, what we're supposed to do is I say what I said, and then you say something to the extent of we're here every Wednesday.
Oh. Here at Sweet Boys, we're here every Wednesday. This is a place to hangsies. We're hearing the sound of fall leaves as we take a moment to relax. If you're listening to this right now, drop your shoulders. Breathe deep. Relax a little.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Does it make you really uncomfortable? You make this possible. We love you guys in general, and we hope you're doing well. We like to check in with each other, and at this time in the world, which is odd, we like to check in with you. Say, hope you're well. Hope you're doing your best at this odd time to do your best. I think that's the best way to say that.
Okay, it's just like in the first 10 minutes of the podcast, you want to make sure to like get them hooked. You want to like plant a seed for like the end of the podcast. Like what you did there is like the retention rate's probably going to drop, and I think that's like not okay for us to do.
Like, that can't like affect like our analytics. Like it's really important. I think we should start putting like red circles in every thumbnail so people like click more because they want to see like what we're talking about too, and we can actually add like asterisks and say like emotional.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
we put a red circle in a thumbnail.
Okay, we'll do it once, maybe twice.
Listen, hey.
Whoa.
Like me a red circle every once in a while.
Hey, this is my boy. He likes a little bit of red circle, and I ain't talking pepperoni, okay?
Oh my god! I just like. Oh my gosh!
That's the intro, and that's the welcome. Okay, we had. Remember, I had like the little fall leaf thing happening.
My leg went numb after you said that for some reason.
Well,
my body was like, I gotta do something.
If we went to our like iTunes or Spotify reviews, it's just people being like, listening to Sweet Boys podcast makes like my limbs numb. It's like really a huge problem.
The testimonials.
Yeah. I used to be able to like move it like took away movement in my ankle. I'm like certain.
Just some guy who's like trembling. He's like, had a beautiful family, wife, kids, had it all. Had a beautiful job, 6-figure salary. Didn't even work that much. Ever since I watched Sweet Boys podcast, it's all gone.
My wife left me after episode 2. It was crazy.
You can ask me why. I don't know. I think he just did something to my system. It wasn't the same.
Let me look at our. I want to see if there's a little.
Oh my god! I told you about that. Look at this. You're slowing the podcast.
It's my phone wallpaper. We can talk about it.
What is going on? Don't.
I looked at my phone screen and then I looked up because I was going to look at something on my phone and I got self-conscious because my wallpaper is something really funny that Andrew said. Change your wallpaper because that's slightly embarrassing and silly. And I'm not going to say what it is because he's probably right. And this is a dumb thing to put in the podcast because I'm sure that does nothing but begs questions and I'm sorry.
I see what you're doing.
My phone wallpaper is a very specific choice.
You know what?
What?
you're no better
Yeah.
than like
Whoa.
than someone tweeting out, "Oh my gosh, something crazy just happened." ... Okay. Poking the Twitter audience of America with like the weirdest lukewarm stick ever. So they just go, okay.
I'm sorry. I had to explain my weird eye movements, and I want to explain nothing more. Okay, look, I have a sweet fact to share.
We never told anybody what we're going to be reviewing.
Yes, we're going to do a fun segment where we're going to be trying something that you can get at your local stores that's very strange, and we're going to have a fun time reviewing it. I was going to say, though...
and you know what's funny? We've done 3. This will be our 3rd episode of doing the food review situation. And up until now, based on when we're recording and a few other things, we have no access to anybody's feedback about that segment.
No, we don't.
We have no comments, no tweets, no nothing.
Yeah.
People could... hate it with a passion. It's slow. Yeah. It's weird. You guys are bad at this.
You're
the
not
audio
listeners.
listeners are offended to the moon and back 3 times.
Oh, no. Andrew, how's your neck?
Bad. What's the sweet comment question? What's the sweet question of the day? Everybody in the comments. People can tweet us at Sweet Boys, or you can,
Can I just share my sweet fact? Is that what you were asking?
No, our segments are overlapping.
Oh, no.
Segmentception.
Oh, do you want to know what the sweet treat is? Okay.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm showing that. Okay,
a little preview.
You can't even see
We
it.
are hyping this up so much for no
the
reason.
Silliest
and
thing.
all the audio listeners can't see it.
Okay, sorry, audio listeners, but I'm holding something in my hands. Andrew and I are going to be trying some mysterious Pop-Tart treats later. The weirdest. No, it's the craziest flavor you've ever imagined.
It's okay.
When I saw it in the store, you could say they said clean up on aisle 8. It's Garrett's jaw on the ground. I swear. My jaw was on the ground. It was so peculiar, these flavors, and we're going to give them a go. Okay. No, I was going to say, you ready for the sweet, not the sweet surprise, but the sweet fact of the day.
I'm not ready in equal amounts for everything and nothing at the same time.
Me. The sweet fact of the day is this.
Sweet fact.
Because I love these things. They make me feel better.
You have to make sure that there's that identification moment of the segment.
Oh.
Sweet fact.
Sweet fact time. Sweet fact time. SFT.
Taylor Swift. I don't know what's happening.
Sorry, we need to shake off all these weird
shake
things.
Off.
That's right. Yeah, I was doing
funny.
a little Taylor Swift moment.
All right, come on. There's a lot of blank spaces here in between the segments. Let's go.
Okay. I'm like trying to incorporate.
Did you catch that or no?
Yeah.
Blank space? Taylor Swift.
Well, if I didn't, then I need to write my name and figure out who I am. Because, all right, it's like a thing, right? I tried.
Oh, God.
Are you okay?
Finally caught up to us. This is that bad. That is actually unbearable. I just felt it in my shoulders. It's in my back. I don't know. We got there. We just got to that point that we thought we could always avoid it. It just happened.
It just happened. Isn't it crazy that we keep on doing this? Yeah, like actually is. Listen. Okay. Here's a sweet fact. I didn't know this, and I actually was like, that's one of those things that seems so wild that no one's like told me about. I learned that breathing through your nose is incredibly helpful and healthy. And they were saying a lot of people inadvertently breathe through their mouths and don't realize it. And they were saying when you breathe through your nose,
filtration system
for
I know about this. We're on the same page here.
I thought it was incredible. It's like it filters like different particles and even viruses through the air that could potentially get into your system. The oxygen that goes through your nose, it's warmer and more moist for your lungs. And then also you get a lot more oxygen because your nostril, there's like oxygen receptors in your nostrils, I guess, and in your throat. You take in more oxygen. I didn't know this, that it's like such a better idea because basically when you breathe through your mouth, you're breathing in any particles that are in the air completely unfiltered directly into your system. So I've been trying to consciously make sure that I'm breathing like through my nose and out of my mouth.
I think that I have a deviated septum and it's hard for me to breathe through my nose. So I don't know why you're putting this on me in this way.
I didn't know
Haha,
that.
you can't breathe through your nose. Guess all the benefits of breathing through the nose are, haha, you can't have them. Really weird.
I'm sorry.
Really weird and crazy.
I didn't know that I was bullying you like this.
You've seen me at the ENT.
I honestly...
Surely you heard through the doors.
Weird.
Surely you heard when I got my peritonicular abscess drained from the ENT and she said while examining my nostril that I had a deviated septum in my left nostril. You heard that through the door.
You're talking to a guy who like doesn't remember his week or like anything. I had a friend ask me recently like, how was your day? And I was like, I don't know. How was yours?
Listen, brother, when the ENT threw numbing cream on my tonsil, and then proceeded to inject Novocaine in my tonsil, then took a scalpel, and then for her to
Andrew
to like a
Oh God!
Inadvertently take out
This
Andrew. My point is, I remember everything about that day, so I just assumed that you remembered some of it too. But apparently, you don't care enough.
Every listener just took their headphones off and went, "Oh my God!"
Remember that when I couldn't swallow? That was crazy. It's a story for another time. And we might have bleeped out some of that verbiage because it was quite medical and graphic, but it was just a tonsil situation that I will say made it actually impossible to drink water and take my antibiotics, which was crazy. Thank God for my auntie. Thank you, Jill.
We have tonsil
My auntie,
situations,
who helped
and
me.
we need to go to Jill.
What's funny?
We need to ride up that hill.
It's not an exaggeration,
Not
but
an exaggeration.
she quite literally saved my life
Literally saved his life
because it was going to clog my airway.
because it was going to clog his pipes.
And but I'm okay.
But he is okay.
Sorry, you could have said, all right, would have rhymed with pipes. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate on your rhyming inabilities. I don't think it's an inability. I get it. There's an artistic flair there, but I just can't help but notice that was on the table.
Dude, that was so scary. I just closed my eyes and I thought I saw a ghost. It was like an old woman.
Yes, everybody, take a couple nice deep breaths through your nose right now. If you're on the way to that job interview. Weird. Sorry, there's 4 things in the queue right now.
Oh yeah?
That we've neglected. We need to pick one of them and find it. What's going on?
I wrote a couple of things down on my phone. Let me see.
What is it? What are you gonna say?
It's just my obsession with creating the perfect Captain America.
Oh,
cosplay.
are we doing the obsession segment?
Oh,
the obsegment.
Obsegment.
Are we going to cue the intro with your niece's voice with the cool little button?
What if I called her right now and said, "Hey, can you say this?" and then we use it live?
Try to get it on the horn.
What I am obsessed with at the moment is the idea of creating the perfect Captain America costume for Halloween. I'm going to create the most perfect Captain America cosplay. I've been talking to different cosplayers on Instagram. Jeez. I've been wondering where they get things, who painted their shields, what happened. I want to create the perfect Captain America cosplay, not just because I like him, but to also, and in a very healthy way that I've given a lot of thought to give myself a nice goal to not only fit into a Captain America costume, but to feel good in it. To be kind of a nice, be more fit, kind of work out a little just because I want to feel better for myself. I could look identical to how I look now. I just want to feel my best. So I was like, you know what? I want to feel like Captain America. Now, do I think that I'm going to look like Chris Evans? Yes. Just get really weirdly diluted. Yeah, I'm probably going to look better than him. No, listen, I don't expect to look like Chris Evans, but I was thinking about that. I was like, I want to get the perfect Captain America costume and wear it on Halloween and kind of give myself a little bit of inspiration to kind of be more conscious of my health. And I think that's positive.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Everything that you just said, seriously, 360, across the board.
Yeah.
That sounds very good.
Really?
Nice, cool, fun. I think that's going to be great. Everything kind of quote, and I'm doing the cliche 2021 guy thing right now and going, if everything gets back to normal, what a nice way to kick it off by having your A+ Captain America Halloween.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, and I will throw such a Halloween party. You'll be saying it's the best bash you've ever been to, Andrew.
I hope I'm invited.
Andrew, you'll be invited. So many invitations are going to go out. I'm talking Ethan Nestor wearing a little pumpkin costume. I'm talking about
forcing people into their costumes.
Oh yes, Laura DIY wearing a little. What would Lauren wear, Andrew? If she comes,
she would probably be It because I've seen her make a video about her.
It the clown?
Yes.
Okay, Scott Hoying, and he dresses up as. He dresses up as one of his runs. Just a costume that goes Dude, it's all that I do. I think about Halloween parties most of the time. I'm serious.
Yeah. I haven't been to it. Listen, I look forward to this.
When I throw a Halloween party, fog on the floor. There's going to be potions, and it looks like a potion, and it's glowing green. It's bubbling with what people think is poison smoke. Guess what? It's dry ice. I have a coffin full of beers and sodas. Is that a skeleton in the corner? Yes. Oh, Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio are walking in their costumes. And I go, "You guys, what are you doing here?" And they go, "We heard this was the coolest Halloween party in town." And I go, "Well, you heard correctly. Go over to the party. No drinking. I don't think you're of age." And then I say, "You know what? No, get out of here. I love you too, but you're not supposed to be here because there's alcohol."
Quite the art. Sorry, quite the art.
I realized
it was a piece of art, and it was an arc in the art.
I realized as I was saying it that they're not of age to drink, and I just said there's beers there, and you know what? No, All right, Charlie and Dixie, if you're listening to this and trying to come to my Halloween party, you stick to the front yard where there's juice.
I don't know. I don't know if there's juice. First
boys
of
and
all,
girls.
you've just exposed yourself for being an actual clout chaser. If somehow between now and October you've maneuvered yourself into a situation where you're inviting people on TikTok with hundreds of millions of followers.
I'm only talking about internet people because I'm trying to just Andrew.
What about Noah Beck? Is he at the party?
Yes.
What about Addison Rae?
I don't know.
What about Bryce Hall?
No.
Now you can't. This is the weirdest thing I've ever.
I'm just judging the way their names sound. Hall makes me think I'm going to get lost in a hallway. Addison Rae makes me think I'm going to get a sunburn from a ray of sun. Noah Beck, that sounds pretty cool.
I'm being honest with you right now. I can think of nothing of less value from like a consumption standpoint than this.
Than me imagining a fantasy weirdo.
No. Well, my obsession of the week.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Andrew. What is you obsessed with this tweak? Happy sponsorship mode, Andrew.
Happy sponsorship mode, Garrett. What?
Can I tell you something that I haven't mentioned to you yet?
Yes.
I've got a ticket on my car this morning. $124.
Wait, why? You have a driveway.
Yeah, but my registration's been expired for 1 year and 9 months. But you know what I'm doing? Because I got a ticket, losing money left and right. And you know what the idea of sounds nice to do is to save money. You ever heard about Mint Mobile?
You could also just get your registration, but okay.
Andrew, after years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by the big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers a premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? I'm sorry I'm yelling at you.
Where's my phone?
There's just so much savings. Andrew, why do Mint Mobile has all these savings, are you wondering?
I'm actually, yes.
Because there's no storefronts. All these other companies, air conditioning, all these billions and trillions of employees, all spaces, turn on the lights. They got to put that on you. Mint Mobile? No, they have none of that. All online. That's right, Andrew. They pass those savings directly onto you. Do you know how much money I'm saving with Mint Mobile? This much. The other day I went into the grocery store. I got the nice sushi from the little sushi section.
Oh, yeah, you like that.
Didn't even feel bad about it.
Expendable, what's it called?
Expendable.
Independent.
We don't know. What we do know is that all Mint Mobile plans come with unlimited talk and text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
This all sounds good to me.
This next part is that you can keep your existing cell phone and number.
How is that even possible?
You don't. You just
explain the logistics thoroughly. To
Mobile
me.
magic.
That's fair.
Speaking of fair, Andrew, if you're not 100% satisfied with Mint Mobile, they've got you covered with their 7-day 100% money-back guarantee.
MMM.
What?
Mint Mobile magic.
Okay. And to get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, and to get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/sweetboys. That is mintmobile.com/sweetboys. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at, Andrew, what is it?
Mintmobile.com/sweetboys.
Oh, you say it so well.
Easy as pie, although I tried to make a pie once. It was a disaster.
You didn't ever tell me about this. What kind?
This was decades ago.
You want to make a pie?
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. Let's get back to
sure.
Back to the podcast. But we should make a pie.
We can make a pie.
Oh.
It's not so much an obsession. It's not some sort of tangible thing that people can see as an obsession necessarily, but I will say it's an adoption of ideology, which I think is very overlooked in the nature of being a human being living in a household.
Andrew, this sounds so nice. What you're saying right now, and I know this is ironic because I'm interrupting something really peaceful. Can we add like a little something to this? Because it sounds so relaxing what you're saying, and I think we need this. A little something.
Before you do certain things, you heat up things, right? Like before you go to your home, you might turn the heater on.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, if it's cold outside.
Sure. Coldest place in the home. The worst place to be cold.
The bathroom floors.
See, you're already right there. Bought a portable heater for my bathroom,
You
brother.
didn't.
Before I ever am in there, let's say I gotta go do my nighttime routine. I'm flossing, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm gargling with a little bit of salt water because my ENT said I should do it.
Oh. No one knows what an NT is.
ENT, your nose and throat doctor.
Okay.
Gotta keep the tonsils
Clear.
I don't want to get them removed.
I don't want you to get your tonsils removed.
There's problems associated when you get your tonsils taken out when you're an adult. That's why when you're a little kid, even if you don't have any problems, they sometimes take it out as if you have enough problems because they don't want the problems to get worse. And you're an adult, and guess what? There's problems there.
If we took your tonsils out, though, we could sell your tonsils as merch.
Yeah, you saying that and also like bumping your microphone at the same time. bought a heater,
Oh.
like a little portable heater that you would just put in a room. Well, guess what? Leave the heater. It's small. Put it in the bathroom. Plug in. Before I do my nighttime routine, because listen, I don't love washing my face. I don't love flossing. It's a thing that I have to do. Boom. About 10, 15 minutes before I go in there, I'm turning the heater on high. I'm shutting the door.
Yeah.
I walk in there. It's like I'm in an insert the hottest place ever. And that's lovely because it's cold outside.
The middle of a volcano. That is the hottest place to think of.
The floor in the bathroom is tiled. Your water, the wet, the dripping, the coldness, everything.
Or chicken sandwiches last week. Sorry.
So, preheating in the bathroom.
Andrew.
I don't care if you're getting out of the shower. I don't care if you're going your nighttime routine. I don't care what you're doing in the bathroom.
Is it always running or just like...
No, I'm preheating it. It's like an oven.
Weird.
I just thought that was interesting because sometimes people will like preheat their car.
Oh, people who have cars that start on their own when they press a button. Can you imagine?
But you hear what I'm saying, right? This is not a common thing, and I think it should be.
Yeah.
Preheating the bathroom. Hashtag preheating the bathroom.
It's a weird movement. Andrew.
I hate it. Are you getting your niece on the phone for the button?
No. It's late and she's probably asleep.
It's 9:30 and she lives in our zip code.
Kids need a lot of sleep.
It's Friday.
Kids need sleep, Andrew. I won't interrupt it.
She's 100% white. How old is she?
She's 17. No, I'm just kidding.
So you're not
No,
willing.
she's nuts.
No. I don't care.
She's like 14.
I don't care if you.
Ellie, are you 14?
Oh boy.
I don't know. I'm a good uncle, but like I don't care at the same time.
Well, the age. Well, it's tricky to keep track of stuff like that. Birthdays.
Because they're always changing.
Yes, me at Coachella. Listen. So
oh my God.
I made heavy eye contact with you after that. Like you're gonna react to that, or I'm gonna scream.
Oh.
I made a couple great pun jokes this episode.
Did you?
And you really just blew past them. Which
Andrew,
is fine.
I'm sorry.
No. I don't need your praise, but I do need your recognition.
I love these like moments of people being like, yeah, we see like really weird insights into their friendship or sometimes.
Like really weird. Like okay, segments. That's the segment. We also have a segment. This the podcast has now been diluted to just explaining
weird
that
segments.
we're not a podcast,
Yeah.
yet we have all of these podcasty elements which we've yet to actually introduce. I was going to say the stale thing.
The stale pop culture thing.
Yes.
Because our podcast goes up a week after we record it, so a slightly stale pop culture reference. Something about people are talking about a princess or something with Britain.
Ooh. Is your video going to be up by now? Yes.
Really?
Garrett Watts has a new video on his channel, possibly.
Yes, depending on the date. I'm pretty sure, and if I do, I'll put it at the end of this video. But I do.
Well, what we're going to say is, because Garrett's working on his video, so we double recorded. So as of this moment, we're a little behind in the pop culture sphere.
Also, that weird thing with 3 letters that's like digital art or something.
Oh,
Ooh.
NFT?
Oh.
Non-fungible tokens?
Exhausting.
I love losing everybody who's listening to us.
I know pop culture. How about this scoop? Oh, Lady Gaga took a picture with
Adam Driver.
Yes. People who know what I just referred to, I've seen a picture of Lady Gaga and Adam Driver in the snow on a mountain behind them, I think, and he was wearing a sweater. And
For the Gucci movie.
Is that what that is?
They're making a movie
about
the founders or something of Gucci.
I don't know
which
anything
stars
about that.
Adam Driver and Lady Gaga, and there was a photo leak, a little hype moment, sort of a teaser.
Oh.
And that got put out there. Next time we'll be more prepared for this.
It's a really weird, diluted pop culture segment that we know nothing about what we're doing. But
That's kind of fun.
Have I told you my Adam Driver story? I saw him. I was at a party that he was at, and he walked by.
You had a party with Adam Driver?
Yeah.
It's just interesting. He's like a Hollywood guy.
I
or
can be at a
internet guy.
party with Adam Driver. I'm about to tweet that I was at a party with Adam Driver, and everyone's going to go, that makes perfect sense in my head instantly. We don't question anything about this.
All I think about when I think of Adam Driver, and this is a risk to even say this because it's a little bit of a reach, but I think about that TikTok of the guy doing that impression.
Oh, yeah. Was it?
He's like ordering coffee.
Yeah. No cream. No cream. No cream.
That was pretty good.
That guy is so good.
That was like a 6 out of 10.
Was it really?
Yeah. Okay, I think at this point we've reached the segment.
What are we going to be for Halloween segment time? I told you I'll be Captain America. What are you going to be, Andrew?
For Halloween?
It's coming right up.
I'm going to be you. And I'm just going to walk around and just say random things.
You will not be me. Will you be? Oh, I can give you tips.
So, we're about that time This is not a surprise segment, is it? This is the ratings segment. This is the pop culture.
Okay, I'll tell people my favorite musical.
Garrett,
It's next to normal.
there's a difference between being apathetic and aggressively just graffitiing the podcast with random thoughts.
Oh, sorry. I know what you're referring to right now.
Getting a little dizzy.
Because I didn't specify favorite musical film or traditional. And if it was musical film, it's Moulin Rouge, hands down.
I know that about you. What are we calling? Oh my god.
Oh, the Sweets review.
This
Oh, I forgot.
sweet review. Yes, sweet review. Yes, sweet review. We are venturing into the segment where we taste test something that's on the shelves out there right now that you want to buy maybe, and we're going to rate it.
This surprise rhymes with Pop-Tart. And it has a treat that you can find in your local store. And I saw these flavors.
Is it a Pop-Tart?
Yes, how'd you know?
Well, it's just that.
I saw these flavors and my mouth hit the floor, my jaw hit the floor. I was
Oh
so
yeah, you already did
surprised.
this bit.
They're so
Clean up aisle.
strange. Say the word stand or loop.
A stand.
Surprise! You get lemonade stand, pink lemonade. Isn't that strange? You can imagine why.
Whoa, the box looks like it's not even a box.
It looks like it's a space box, dude.
This is weird looking. Sorry,
audio listeners.
This looks like something that you would buy at like Supreme or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like a cloud.
Yeah, it's very confusing looking. There's a lemon with sunglasses on.
Andrew, can you
There
believe
you
it?
go. Look at this.
Pink lemonade Pop-Tarts?
Oh, no,
What
that's-
are those
that's
going to
okay.
taste like?
Lemon Groove Pink Lemonade Pop-Tarts. Collect all 10 fun designs. What does that mean? 10
Surprise! Fruit Loop flavored
fun?
Pop-Tarts.
Jesus, where did that come
Just
from?
when you're processing the absurdity of the pink lemonade, I shove these in your face. Pop-Tarts that are Fruit Loop flavored with a toucan Sam on the box. Yeah.
So I have questions here.
yes. I'm more excited about the lemonade one.
Are they doing like fun limited edition Pop-Tarts right now? I've never heard of limited edition Pop-Tarts ever.
Me neither. That's why you can imagine my jaw was on the ground.
So what is this? Is this connected? Are they related?
Andrew, I don't know. Let's pop them open.
I'm so confused.
Hand me one
Check
of
out
them.
all 6 designs of the Fruit Loops Pop-Tarts. Check out all
Andrew, you
10
have-
designs. Are there 10 lemonade ones?
If you don't
and
hand me
6
the
Fruit Loops, or there's 6 cereal
I just
flavors?
need to get the lemonade
and
ones.
10
Hand them over.
Sunny drink
Andrew,
ones,
give me those little
like
lemonade
an Arnold
Pop-Tarts
Palmer
right now.
and like an iced tea Pop-Tart.
Andrew, you have to hand them in my hand.
But you understand that I'm confused.
I understand you're confused, but what's going to get us less confused is when you put those little Pop-Tarts in my hand so I can open up a silver package and shove one in my mouth because I want to know what they taste like. Please hand it over or I'll scream. You open up those, Andrew.
Weird.
Everyone is having a blast with a capital L.
Crazy.
Not the B, though.
Please.
Oh, Andrew, you're not going to believe what's on the outlook. Dude, this is actually...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, my God.
What actually is going on at Pop-Tart headquarters?
Audio listeners, you are SOL. I'm sorry, but you are in this case.
There appears to be the same lemon with sunglasses that was on the box on the Pop-Tart, but with a goatee, and there's another one in a cowboy hat. I don't know what is going on. This is a dream.
These Pop-Tarts have like printed laser images on the front of them. This is so, Andrew, this begs the question. Do you want like the karaoke singer or the cowboy? I need the cowboy.
This is, I would say, as fun and whimsical as it is actually horrifying. I mean, you'd agree with that. Now, I could be wrong about this, but is this Pop-Tart not me? Because A, I do have some facial hair, and 2, I'm not holding my microphone, but I am speaking in the microphone.
And sometimes you wear handsome sunglasses.
Now, that's you because you're wearing the hat.
Oh, Andrew, the inside is pink.
All right, we're going to be trying and rating.
I already took a bite.
I know. Garrett took a bite of his. He's biting.
Oh, weird. There's so much less zing than I thought there'd be. I expected like an instant like, whoa. And it's like, not. It's very subtle.
The idea of a lemonade Pop-Tart,
Yeah.
I feel and envision spitting it out. No, I'm serious. That's
Really?
A lemonade Pop-Tart?
Yeah. But
That's like biting into it and just be like, oh, and then just like...
it's not the case though. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes, it tastes great. It just tastes interesting. It doesn't taste like, there's no zing. There's no lemon zing. It's just like,
now, I
kinda,
could be wrong about this.
yeah.
You close your eyes, you eat this. I think...
It just tastes muted. It's like
no,
cherry.
it's like a strawberry. This is a strawberry Pop-Tart.
Interesting. He's so right. This just
It's a
tastes
strawberry
like
Pop-Tart without any sprinkles.
Oh, which pass on that. I love a sprinkle.
All the pros, generally, of a Pop-Tart are here.
Yeah.
There's no sprinkles, which is a little bit of an L.
Oh, this is a
But
great Pop-Tart.
There's no sprinkles on wild berry or brown sugar cinnamon.
So
I do
fun.
like the microphone, lemon,
Yes.
with the goatee in the glass.
Now that is really rocking and cool.
The definition of specific is this. Webster's Dictionary, if you need a photo.
Truly, though, this just tastes, it's a good Pop-Tart, but it just tastes like kind of every
Well,
Pop-Tart.
There's no direction. Like the chocolate Pop-Tart, you get a little brownie vibe. The s'mores Pop-Tart, you get an experience. The
This?
cherry Pop-Tart,
Yeah.
incredible. Brown
Yeah.
sugar cinnamon, lovely, warming. This is just, hey, we're here. And it's not, it doesn't taste like one of those Pop-Tarts without the icing. And I'm sure I don't want to get you started on that. I'm sure you have thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that at all. It's just the most, yeah, you're right, muted and diluted.
Rename the podcast. Dude, this is the least confident Pop-Tart I've ever experienced.
Or is it the most? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You saw the lemon in the goatee with the sunglasses and the microphone. We clearly have to rate this.
Okay.
How are you going about the rating?
I'm going to go about it like, I'm going to explain it. I know
this is an interesting rating.
I know what you're going to ask.
Okay.
I know what you're going to ask, and let me just say it. If I am rating this as a Pop-Tart, how is that as a flavored Pop-Tart? I say 6.7. It's a good flavored Pop-Tart that does its job.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but you mean how does this taste as a piece of food?
No.
Because as a Pop-Tart,
if I rate it as a Pop-Tart, I say 6.7. No, I mean what I say.
what's the lowest on the scale then?
Well,
As a Pop-Tart, what's the worst?
I'll tell you
Pop-Tart
what, a blueberry Pop-Tart, and we've talked about this before.
Blueberry Pop-Tart?
The kind that I'd kick off the cliff from
You mean
episode.
wildberry?
That's what I said. Wildberry Pop-Tarts.
That's everybody in the comments is breaking their wrist typing at how untrue of a thing that is. I mean, you're putting wildberry at like 0. At least wildberry.
No, I'm not putting wildberry at 0.
This first of all, this entire Pop-Tart from before even opening it is an identity crisis. so eating it is even more confusing. There's no like, oh my gosh, because here's what this is not. And I'm going to say this, and everybody's going to understand. I'll tell you what this is not before I give my rating.
Well, I hope I'm one of the people that understands.
This is not a bacon donut. It's just not.
What do you mean?
I've never had one before, but you know how people like glorify the idea of like bacon, maple bacon donuts?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the fact where it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is good. Anything like that. It's one example. There's an ice cream restaurant that you really like.
Ice cream restaurant. Andrew's referring to a place called Salt and Straw, and they literally serve ice cream with like spiders in it. It's really interesting.
Here's the thing. They are the masters of unconventional
weird
combinations.
Yeah.
This was not an attempt at that at all, and you know that.
No, true.
There was no element of lemonade Pop-Tart. Whoa, wait, what the heck? That works. Well, there was nothing there. The second half of that story was not there.
In all fairness, you didn't let me finish where I was going with that.
No, I'm sorry.
As a Pop-Tart, it's like a 6.7. As a pink lemonade Pop-Tart, it's like a 2.2. And I'm sorry. That's what I mean, though, because you're right. Everything you just said is correct, so I'm not even going to repeat it.
Well, it doesn't taste like a pink lemonade Pop-Tart,
which is why
it falls so flat.
And that's why I'm
still,
saying that.
I question you saying it's a 6-point-something Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I do mean that.
But think about all the Pop-Tarts that exist.
You don't have to remind me.
They're taking the real estate up of the A's and the B's and the C's.
No, there's still plenty of room.
You're willing to give this a D without questioning anything.
Plenty of room at the table for all sorts of Pop-Tarts. The fact that
What would you rate a cherry Pop-Tart then?
Oh, a cherry Pop-Tart is a 9.4.
Okay, as long as you're throwing the MVPs up there where they belong, that's fine. You're clearly on a skewed scale then, at least the way that I look at it. I want to make sure that the worst of the worst is like a 0. The best of the best is a 10. You're throwing that past a 5, which is saying a lot.
Now, I don't think that any Pop-Tart in period would ever go below like a 2 for me, honestly, because it's still a Pop-Tart.
No, see, oh my gosh, this is my point.
Yeah.
In the realm of food, Pop-Tarts are generally higher.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts are delicious. But you said in the world of Pop-Tarts, this is a 6.
Yeah.
I think in the realm of food, this being a Pop-Tart, you're already getting in the edge. 6-point-something. In the realm of Pop-Tarts, it doesn't really taste like anything, so it's like a 3.
This is so muted. Okay, everyone listening, if you want to experience what we're experiencing right now, okay, take a breath right now. You taste that air. Imagine that it kind of tastes like a little bit like a Froot, maybe, and then that's what this tastes like.
Look at a Pop-Tart and then lap up the air. And you'll get the experience.
Honestly.
And also, like, have a lemonade around. Listen, dear Kellogg's Corporation, we love you. I will say, I do think this was a little bit of a marketing thing.
Yeah.
I think you took a bland Pop-Tart idea, like,
ironically,
it was called muted strawberry, and you're like, that's not that good of an idea. Let's call it lemonade. The summer's coming up. Not really weird.
It was called Whisper of a Strawberry, kind of. And then they were like, oh no, actually someone called from the factory and said, hey guys, we're running out of strawberry flavor. We're running out. There's not any new ones. We have to make 100,000 Pop-Tarts. They said, we have an idea. You ever heard of something called pink lemonade?
Yeah. They had this idea. And then they taste tested it and they go, I don't think this tastes like pink lemonade. And the guy who's like some out of touch guy at corporate, put a lemon on it.
My overall rating when I average it out is like a 4.1.
That's fair.
Yeah, well, when I
That's
average
a
out
very good rating.
my two like weird statements that I do still stand by, I give it a 4.1.
I'm gonna go 3.9.
3.9.
I think it'd have been a 3.5, but the decals and everything, it's kind of funny. I think it's having them around and just like, I don't know if there's a way to display Pop-Tarts like you would display cookies or something.
Yeah.
That'd be like so funny in a weird, cool party decor element. But listen, we're not going to get there. We're going to give it a 3.9, but a strong 3.9 with a little wink.
Listen up, Pop-Tarts. If you come out with Halloween Pop-Tarts where the inside is either purple, green, or black, I will have so much fun with those.
Have they made candy corn Pop-Tarts?
No, but I don't know. But please, Halloween Pop-Tarts,
well,
please.
Pop-Tarts is one of those things where they can just coast for the rest of their existence on collaborations. I mean, seriously, that's like...
What if we collabed with Pop-Tarts, Andrew, and we have a Sweet Boys Pop-Tarts? That's very confusing. I just opened up the Froot Loop Pop-Tarts. This is nuts. You will not believe there's a bow tie on this one with a Froot Loop in the middle.
Dude, what's going on over there?
Why?
God, dude, they're like, they hired someone who's just like, I don't even care.
Dude,
but also I care more than anybody.
Dude, yes. Dude, this one says, I'm with Sam.
Audio listeners, we're opening up the Froot Loop Pop.
We're opening up the Froot Loop flavor of Pop-Tarts. And I will say, the room smells of Froot Loops right now. It just does. Do you smell that, Andrew?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like,
dude, okay.
This right there almost puts this weirdly at like an 8.9.
Okay, we're cracking it open. We're cracking open the Froot Loop Pop-Tarts.
The inside is nuts.
It looks, what is that called? Like
pastels.
Yes, pastel.
The inside is a pastel pink, everyone.
Doing this. Okay, we're going into the Froot Loops.
You do it first. I did it last time because I'm always, But you
all right. Let me focus. This isn't a game. Wow, the smell is so... They really... I don't know how they do that at the lab, but they really, really captured that to the point where it's almost worth... I would say...
Just for smelling.
It's pretty bizarre.
Oh, Andrew took a bite. He's chewing. He's thinking. He's saying, whoa. He's giving a strange...
let me tell you something.
What?
You're going to taste that. Now, I know it's a little confusing. There's something in there that is not...
Oh, I am so nervous.
I'm interested to see this.
Oh, interesting, Andrew.
I'm gonna see if Garrett catches it,
dude.
Just go ahead. I'll narrate. He's eating it. He looks sort of apathetic. He looks like he's okay. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. I can't.
This is like weirdly peppery and like pine tree. It looks like a pine tree.
I don't think I was getting that.
No, listen, it's not bad. It's not. This is weird. The smell, it's like they went, we can get the smell, but the taste is going to be out the door if we do that.
That is exactly what's happening right here. They definitively said.
What does this taste like?
Exactly. Whatever they had to do.
Wait, this is a problem.
Whatever they had to do to get that smell, they're like crossing their fingers, hoping the smell will somehow make you think it tastes like that. Because whatever they had to do to get the smell that way, they had to take an L on the taste.
I'm not finishing this. Dude, listen.
It's pretty not it.
This tastes like a manager's like weird sense of authority that like they're not entitled to. This is like the taste of something that I'm really not with. And that is so, listen, if you know me at all, you know that this is a really strange reaction. I feel like most of the time when I eat something, I'm like, oh, I love it. I commend it. It's cool. It's different. It's strange. This is straight up something that they just like took an L on. This is like a weird kind of...
shoot.
What?
Listen, this is just our opinion, our reaction.
I commend it for how I love scent. I love smell so much. And you guys, 10 out of 10 on nailing the scent. I think the taste got a little bit forgotten in the mix. It's a little interesting there. A little interesting. It doesn't quite taste like a bowl of Froot Loops, but you guys nailed it with the smell.
Yeah, smell. If you want to, but that's pointless.
Yeah.
If you want to smell Froot Loops, just buy Froot Loops because then you get to eat them. If you want to smell Froot Loops that you can't eat,
if you want a real mystery, dive into Froot Loop Pop-Tarts. Andrew, we got to put this podcast down.
Okay.
I'm not going to rate these. This is a weird. Listen.
I'm going to rate it, and I'm going to give it a 2.
Oh,
0.0. Even that's hard to do.
I know,
because realistically, this is like one territory from a taste standpoint, but it smells exactly like Froot Loops, so I got to give them something.
Yeah,
and I think taking them out of the 1 range, because 0.9 to 1.9 is like I would never buy that.
I get it.
There's something there. There is an edge.
There's a
little bit of value to be offered from the smell. Bump it up to a 2, but barely. That's why I'm going to go 2.0 on it. Boom.
Listen, I'm going to go 2.4 with this, and I'm doing the 4 because my Pop-Tart said I'm with Sam, and if you ate enough of it, it just said I'm, which is really funny to me. A Pop-Tart that just says I'm is very funny. So I'd say 2.4 for comedy and smell.
Is there any other Pop-Tart flavors?
Yes.
No. Like
Can you imagine, like, Andrew, what if the people over at Pop-Tart said, we're going all in on pink lemonade and Fruit Loop flavors, all right? Nothing else. People are like, wait, but people really like cherries. No. We're going to take them by storm.
The aisle is just full. These two flavors.
Yeah.
Just this on the shelf.
Yeah.
Everybody's
If you want to be deeply intrigued, your local store probably has these. We'll say that much. And we both stand Pop-Tarts. We're going on record on saying that. Andrew, this was fun. Yes. This was like a dream you wake up from and go, oh, wait, what? Yes. Would you guys agree? No, thank you so much for listening. Drop your shoulders, drink water, take it easy, have fun, be sweet. Oh, I don't want to step on your line. Sorry.
And
go on.
See you next week.
We can't do it.
We just did it.
We've never done it backwards. Are you okay with that? Whoa, what's happening?
It just ends.